Hello everybody, my name is Roger and welcome to my channel, Roger's Reads. So today I decided to do a book tag, and since it's the Halloween season, I'm going to do the book tag I came across a while back. It's called the Spooky Scary Book Tag. It was originally done by Shelby Masako. I will put a link to the original video below. So, on to the questions. First question is, what goes bump in the night? Name a book that legitimately scared you while reading it. So I'm actually going to say the book that I'm reading right now, or should I say listening to now, it's called The Heart-Shaped Box. And it was written by Joe Hill, which is Stephen King's son, I do believe. And it's about a guy who purchases a ghost from an auction site to the internet and all the scary stuff that follows from that purchase. So it's really a creepy book. Very, very good too. Actually, I almost finished with it. So the next question is Jack-o'-lanterns and classic costumes. A book you always reach for during Halloween time. So I don't really have an answer to this, as I don't tend to reread books all that often. Though I do tend to think about Harry Potter this time of year, as one of my local theaters always plays all of the Harry Potter movies in September and October, and I've actually seen the suite of the movies a couple of times. But typically I don't reread books, it's very rare. But Halloween time, I am always on the lookout for scary short story collections, especially those involving ghosts, and I usually end up buying at least one every year to read. So I will say that every year at Halloween I always watch Hocus Pocus, the 1993 version of the film. I love that movie. So next question. Black Cats and Magic Mirrors, a book you love that is laced with superstition or magic. Oh, there are just so many of them. But one that comes to mind is one that I just read this year, which was entitled Price Guide to the Occult. I really enjoyed the backstory of Rona Blackburn and how her descendants all ended up being cursed. Oh, also, I almost forgot about Weird Sisters by Terry Pratchett, which revolves around three witches, Granny Weatherwax, Nanny Ogg, and McGrath Garlic. And the book is steeped with superstition and mythology. It's one of my favorite books about witches. So, number four, Witch's Brew, favorite witch character in any book series. So, with this one, I'm going to go back to Terry Pratchett. I'm going to say Granny Weatherwax. She's the main witch in Terry Pratchett's books. Okay, so the next question, Ghouls and Ghosts. A book that still haunts you to this day, good or bad. So, for that one, I'm going to say Pet Sematary by Stephen King. That was one creepy ass book. And the movie was even creepier. Number 6, Haunted Graveyard. You're all alone in a haunted graveyard. You get one book to give you comfort. Which is it? I don't know if there's a book in or out of print that would give me comfort if I was in a haunted graveyard. But for that one, I'm going to say The Stupidest Angel by Christopher Moore, which is described as a heartwarming tale of Christmas terror. Though it's a Christmas book rather than a Halloween book, but there is definitely a scary aspect to it. It's a book that also was hysterically funny. And now that is one of the books that I've reread actually a couple of times. So number 7, The Undead. Favorite supernatural creatures to read about, i.e. vamps, zombies, werewolves, etc. So, I was a vampire fan for years, and that would be any vamp book that I could get my hands on. But lately, I've been kind of into werewolves. Of course, that could be because I recently finished watching the last season of Teen Wolf on TV. But I do like zombies as well. I really enjoyed Warm Bodies, both the book and the movie. But I think for this question, I'm going to go with werewolf. Wait, no way. I'm going to go with magicians. Like Harry Dresden from the Dresden Files, or Magnus Bane from the Mortal Instruments series. Now, that reminds me, I still have to finish the Dresden Files. I think I have a few more to go. If you haven't read the Dresden Files, it's a fun urban fantasy series involving a wizard for hire. All right, this thing keeps switching around. Okay, so number 8. In the dead of night, pick a book with a black cover. Well, you know, I could cheat and pretty much pick any hardcover book because most of them are black underneath the dust jacket. But for that one, I'll say Lady Midnight. Now that's more bluish. I mean, the Lord of Shadows is black. This is black. Oh wait, I know which book I'm going to choose. It's actually a book. Here it is. It's actually a book that's on my TBR for this month. I don't know if I'm going to get to it this month. I thought I was really good with TBRs. I'm really a mood reader. But anyway, it's called The Edge of the Known Bus Line. And it's a novella, and it sounded really intriguing. So I hope to get to it, if not this month, then next month. But yeah, so book with a black cover. So the last question is, trick or treat? Now for that, I'm going to say treat. You know, the saddest day of my life was when I was told that I was too old to go out trick-or-treating. So, since then, I always buy extra candy, enough for the neighborhood kids and enough left over for me. So, I think that is the last question. So, have you done this tag? If so, I tag you, and I'll put all the questions down below to make it easy. Yeah, so that's it for the scary spooky tag, or was it the spooky scary tag? It was the spooky scary book tag. Yeah, so as always, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. And if you click the like button below, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. And that is it for now. I will talk to you in the next video. Roger and out.